could hear you fine, but I like your mouth. The way you talk is beautiful. My God, is this literature or a deleted scene from a stalker film?
You wouldn't know literature if it tackled you on the 50-yard line. Which? Speaking of, this book is about a football player, right? A deaf one? I saw the cover, lots of muscles. And is that a ballot slipper? What in the fresh hell is going on here?
Please, restrain yourself. We're discussing Comeback by Rebecca Jenshak. Am. New adult. Romance novel. Apparently, it's about a star NFL player, Archer Holland, who falls for his best friend's sister. And they're roommates.
Roommates. Oh, honey, that's a recipe for disaster. Like that time I lived with my ex's iguana. Long story, involved a restraining order and a lot of shredded lettuce. But back to this Archer fella deaf, you say. So he's like a silent linebacker. Does he use sign language to call plays? Because that would be amazing. Imagine the trick plays.
I highly doubt that's how it works. The book, as I vaguely recall, focuses on the forbidden nature of their romance. The brother's best friend trope. A classic. Though, frankly, I find it rather pedestrian.
Pedestrian? You think a love triangle involving a deaf Adonis, his best friend's sister, and a shared bathroom is pedestrian. You need to get out more. My neighbor, Brenda, bless her heart, she's got a thing for mailmen. She'd call this a 5-alarm fire.
Well, Brenda clearly has different standards. I, for one, prefer a bit more subtlety. This whole mouth obsession thing, it's rather uncouth.
Uncouth? It's hot to imagine a guy being that focused on your every word. Although, I'd probably just talk about pizza the whole time. Pepperoni, extra cheese, deep dish.
Please, spare me your culinary fantasies. Let's discuss the characters. Archer, as I mentioned, is this brooding athlete. Apparently, he's got some trust issues.
Trust issues? Oh, honey, who doesn't? My last boyfriend swore he was a cryptocurrency millionaire. Turns out he was a millionaire in Monopoly money. But this Archer guy, he sounds like a walking red flag. Diff, distrustful, and obsessed with mouths. Sounds like my Uncle Jerry after his third martini.
And Sabrina, the sister, she's a ballet teacher. How quaint. I suppose she twirls around while he throws footballs. It's like a bizarre, athletic version of Beauty and the Beast.
Bet she's got killer calves, and she disappeared. For 6 months? Ooh, shady. Maybe she was off training with the Russian ballet. Or running a black market organ harvesting ring. You never know with these quiet types.
That's libelous. We can't just accuse fictional characters of organ harvesting.
Relax, it's called speculation. It's what we do. Besides, this Brogan guy, the brother, he's too perfect. No one is that perfect. He's hiding something. Maybe he's the real organ harvester.
And then there is Graham, the villain.
Oh, I love a good villain.
He is evil incarnate.
I bet he kicks puppies.
So, the crucial question, is this book actually any good? I've read reviews ranging from simply adorable to utterly devoid of substance. One particularly unhinged individual claimed it made them cry on the subway.
Crying on the subway? That's just a Tuesday in this city. Look, I haven't read it, but based on the cover and your intellectual analysis, I'm gonna say it's a guilty pleasure. Like that cheesy reality show about competitive cupcake baking. You know it's trash, but you can't look away.
I would never watch such a program. I prefer documentaries about the mating rituals of...
Oh, we got an email. Dear Heart Book Radio, I'm a deaf NFL player, and I find your portrayal of Archer deeply offensive. He would never use sign language to call plays. That's just ridiculous. Signed, a concerned listener.
Oh dear, we've offended someone.
Relax, I made that up. But it could be real. That's the beauty of it.
You know, upon further reflection, I think this book might actually be a profound commentary on the challenges of communication in the modern age. The inherent barriers between
Blah, blah, blah. If Archer were a sandwich, he'd be a triple-decker pastrami on rye. Spicy messy, and guaranteed to give you heartburn. But you'd still eat it, wouldn't you?
I prefer a delicate croissant.
I give this book 8 out of 10 awkward first dates. You know, the kind where you accidentally call your date, Mum, and spill soup on their lap.
I give it 2.5 existential crises out of 5. It's thought-provoking in a deeply unsettling way.
That's all the time we have for today, folks. Tune in next week when we'll be discussing The Vampire's Accountant, a thrilling tale of tax evasion and eternal damnation.
I need a drink.
Heartbook Radio, where love gets tackled, and sometimes we tackle the listeners. Bye.